Ladies and gentlemen, our top dispatch this afternoon is coming from Madhya Pradesh that is underlying the damage a failed system can do to citizens. An 18-year-old NEET aspirant from Madhya Pradesh allegedly died by suicide after the exam she had taken on May 3rd was cancelled in the wake of the paper leak. She left behind a heartbreaking note for her parents saying she no longer had the courage to appear for the exam again. According to her family, Akansha had been preparing for the examination, which is to be held on the 21st of this month, and was expecting a score of around 650 marks. Family members are claiming that Akansha had become deeply distressed in the aftermath of the paper leak and subsequent cancellation of the exam. She had been under emotional strain in the weeks leading up to her death. The parents are alleging that the uncertainty surrounding the exam had affected her mental state. What also played on her mind was the 3 lakh rupee loan that her farmer father had taken to fulfill his daughter's dreams of becoming a doctor. Her note ended with, "I no longer have the courage to take NEET again. I'm sorry, Mom and Dad. I have ruined everything." Akansha's death has now ignited a political firestorm, with Rahul Gandhi blaming a broken system and demanding accountability over the NEET paper leak. He's also once again targeting the Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan, questioning the lack of reforms and accountability in the wake of the repeated exam paper leaks. This is how the BJP has reacted to Rahul.
Government of India is doing the needful as far as NEET and CBSEs go. They have taken the required action against the concerned officials and then trying to improve the system for future also ensuring that it doesn't happen in future. But Rahul Gandhi is trying to incite the people. He's trying to play politics over the shoulder of the youngsters. Rahul Gandhi is forgetting that during the Rajasthan regime of Congress party, Ashok Gehlot was the chief minister. The paper leak happened 10 times and Rahul Gandhi never uttered a word. I'll appreciate Rahul Gandhi should not try to use youngsters' shoulder to further his politics.
Staying with Rahul Gandhi, just days after claiming the Modi government will fall within a year, Rahul Gandhi has now warned that Prime Minister Modi may impose an emergency to ward off public pressure after the collapse of the system he once controlled. Rahul is estimating that Mr. Modi will lose power within a year. He also says an institutional revolt is happening within the system. Rahul is warning that India will face an economic crisis unlike anything seen before. Listen in.
हिंदुस्तान के अंदर सिस्टम के अंदर इंस्टीट्यूशनल रिवोल्ट हो रहा है, तो आप सोचती हैं कि इलेक्शन कमीशन फुली कंट्रोल्ड है। वो 3 साल पहले फुली कंट्रोल्ड है। चीफ इलेक्शन कमिश्नर के मैसेजेस मेरे पास आ रहे हैं। हेड ऑफ इंटेलिजेंस सिस्टम, सीनियर जुडिशरी, सारों के सारे रिवोल्ट कर रहे हैं, इंफॉर्मेशन दे रहे हैं हमें। तो जो कंट्रोल का सिस्टम था एक तरफ से, वो कोलैप्स कर रहा है। लोगों को दिख रहा है कि जनता का प्रेशर अब ऐसा भयंकर आएगा, अगर हम इस रास्ते पे चलते गए तो हमारे लिए रिस्क हो जाएगा। आप क्या सोचते हो, अगर जनता को मालूम है कि इलेक्शन सिस्टम रिग्ड है, जनता में गुस्सा आ गया, आप क्या सोचते हो कि इलेक्शन कमिश्नर को डर नहीं लगेगा? तो अब क्या हो रहा है, सिस्टम अंदर से ऐसे हिल रहा है। सिस्टम मुझे इंफॉर्मेशन दे रहा है, मोदी जी के बारे में, शाह जी के बारे में, उनके बेटों के बारे में, मिनिस्टर्स के बारे में, अजीत डोवल के बारे में पूरा इंफॉर्मेशन है। धड़ाधड़ 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 हमारे सिस्टम से ही आ रहा है। अब ये हो सकता है कि जनता के प्रेशर को ये सप्रेस करने की कोशिश करें, इमरजेंसी जैसी चीज कर दें।
Now, Congress leaders are firmly endorsing the LOP's projection. They have cited petrol prices, unemployment, inflation and GDP to launch a blistering attack on the centre. On the other hand, the BJP has accused Rahul Gandhi of deliberately stoking panic for political gains. Listen in.
मैं राहुल गांधी जी के नेता प्रतिपक्ष के बयान का भरपूर समर्थन करता हूं, 100% समर्थन करता हूं। यह हालात पे आधारित अध्ययन से निकली हुई बात। 30, 40, 50 रुपए वाला पेट्रोल पहुंच गया 100 के ऊपर। बेरोजगारी की दर 40 साल को पार कर गई, महंगाई 40 साल को पार कर गई, जीडीपी गिरी है। सरकार की पकड़ आर्थिक नीति पर दिन ब दिन ढीली होती चली जा रही है, तो ये खतरा तो है।
राहुल गांधी के तो परिवार में इमरजेंसी का इतिहास है, इसीलिए उनको लगता है इमरजेंसी हर कोई लगाने वाला है। संविधान को कुचलने का काम केवल एक बार हुआ और वो इंदिरा गांधी ने किया। इमरजेंसी तो है, पर कांग्रेस पार्टी में इंस्टीट्यूशनल कोलैप्स और रिवोल्ट तो है, सिस्टम कोलैप्स तो है, वो है कांग्रेस पार्टी में। पर आप ठहरे एलओपी, लीडर ऑफ प्रोपेगेंडा, झूठ फैलाना, पैनिक क्रिएट करना और प्रॉफिटियर करना, यही तो आपका मॉडल है। पैनिक टू प्रॉफिट, आपदा में अवसर।
राहुल गांधी को स्वयं नहीं पता होता कि वो क्या कह रहे हैं और संदर्भ क्या है, और उनका जो उनको दिखाई देता है वो बोलते नहीं, लेकिन उनके सलाहकार उन्हें जो बताते हैं वो राहुल गांधी बोलते हैं। देश प्रगति के पथ पर है, हमारी अर्थव्यवस्था मजबूत है और प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में देश तेजी से विकास की ओर आगे बढ़ रहा है। ऐसे में राहुल गांधी का ये बयान ये दर्शाता है कि शायद उनका मानसिक संतुलन बिगड़ गया है।
Moving on to West Bengal now, where TMC Supremo Mamata Banerjee is facing perhaps the toughest battle of her life. It seems to be a choice she's being forced to make between her party and her nephew. The West Bengal Assembly Speaker, as you already know, has recognized TMC rebel Ritabrata Banerjee as the leader of the opposition. Ritabrata was expelled from the TMC earlier this week. He claimed support of 58 legislators elected on the TMC symbol, and he also submitted a letter of support to the Speaker, comfortably crossing the two-third majority that is required under the anti-defection law for a breakaway faction to avoid disqualification. Essentially, Ritabrata has the numbers. Out of 80 MLAs, he seems to have the support of 60. Now, TMC insiders have told Times Now that Mamata Banerjee is likely to move court against this betrayal. So, Mamata Banerjee is isolated, and this is what we are being told, that she could be moving to court to challenge the Speaker giving the go-ahead to Ritabrata to become the LOP. Sources are saying, sources are actually telling Times Now that if she picks the party, there's a high chance of Abhishek Banerjee going to jail, which is why she's a bit afraid. Sources are also telling Times Now that the TMC has dissolved all district and block level committees. Now, the TMC is facing an existential crisis. There is no doubt about that. We have learned from sources that the rebel camp is now set to expand in the next few days. According to sources within the TMC, more MLAs are likely to turn rebels in the coming days, raising concerns about the party's internal cohesion. Sources also indicate that the wave of discontent could extend to Lok Sabha MPs as well, with fears of a possible split amongst TMC MPs intensifying. Adding to the speculation, sources are claiming that senior leader Kakoli Ghosh has already resigned from all party posts. Several TMC members of parliament are also said to be unhappy with the party's functioning, further fueling concerns about growing unrest within the organization. While there has been no official response from the party leadership on these claims, the reported developments have triggered fresh political buzz over the stability of the Trinamool Congress ahead of key electoral battles, some this year itself. In fact, Times Now has spoken exclusively to TMC rebel Sandeepan Saha. He has told us how TMC's ideology has changed over the years. Abhishek Banerjee, he says, is only interested in safeguarding his coterie and his investments. Listen in.
Well said, but what is your basic complaint or grouse against Abhishek Banerjee?
There's no democracy within the party. No one can say anything, cannot speak anything, cannot discuss anything, and I think that what has led to such kind of a situation that the party had to face in this election. Post that, people change, their attitude changes. But here we don't see any of that thing, any such things happening.
Meanwhile, the Congress party has also reacted, saying this is the TMC's internal matter, but simultaneously accusing the BJP of misusing institutions to break parties. Listen in.
ये पूरी तरह टीएमसी का आंतरिक मामला है, इस पर मैं कोई टिप्पणी नहीं करूंगा, लेकिन जिस तरीके से भारतीय जनता पार्टी दूसरे पार्टियों के खिलाफ अपने सभी संवैधानिक संस्थाओं को दुरुपयोग करती है, जिस तरीके से बीजेपी सरकार नहीं चलाती, दूसरी पार्टियां तोड़ती हैं, उसका भी असर पड़ा होगा।
Meanwhile, the BJP is hitting out at Mamata Banerjee, saying she has been running the TMC like a dictator. We spoke with Swapan Das Gupta from the BJP, who is saying that the sinners from the TMC should not be now allowed inside the BJP. Listen in.
Sir, are you then, suggesting, and correct me if I am wrong, that given the politics in Bengal, where, leaders do switch sides, are you saying the doors are shut on anyone from the TMC forever, or are you only talking about what is happening right now?
I am talking about a political culture. I'm talking that political culture must be wiped out from the state of West Bengal. In the process, the most guilty people must not be allowed to come into the BJP ever.
Let me go straight across live to Hridita, who's tracking the story for us. Hridita, what sources seem to be telling reporters on the ground is this, that it is not just MLAs. There is a good chance that MPs, and the Trinamool Congress has some 41 MPs both in the Rajya Sabha and the Lok Sabha. There are MPs who could be breaking away as well. What are you hearing? What are the names that you're hearing?
Well, absolutely. You see that yesterday itself over the press conference, Mamata Banerjee has already made the statement that we have a strength of 58 now. That is also going to increase now. And that will be increased to about 60 or more than 60 that he's saying. And you understand that this is going to be more than the two-third majority of the House out of 80. Now the team is already considering over a 60 number, over a digit of the 60 number. And on the other side, we are also hearing of sources telling us that now MPs can also see a shift already. There are several MPs like Akoli Ghosh Dostidar who has sung upturn about this entire incident. So what is it now going to look like is a matter of time, because already there is a lot of MPs who have been coming against Abhishek Banerjee, and especially speaking about the IPAC corporate fundamentals that the Abhishek Banerjee was running. So when we are seeing that MLAs have already made this jump, we also hear several MPs making their strong statements either in a timid way or in a very strong way, like Akoli Ghosh Dostidar over the time has been making. So this is now going to be a matter of time. However, we see several other MPs also like Kalyan Banerjee and others who have been sticking to Mamata Banerjee to make their statement clear that they are not going to support this other part of Trinamool because that is inexistent for them. Back to you.
I want to ask you, yes, we are hearing that Mamata Banerjee's faction could go to court, but is she planning on coming out, say, to the press, to give a press conference, put her point of view forth? Anything at all on those lines?
Well, absolutely. The location that I show you of is of the Mamata Banerjee's residence area. This is Abhishek Banerjee's house, and that is Kalighat's residence of Mamata Banerjee. Yesterday, after the leader of opposition, Ritobrata Bandyopadhyay, was taken a charge in the office, in the House Assembly, just a minute from here, Abhishek Banerjee made it to Mamata Banerjee's house. But remember, on the counting day, they did not make this move. Yesterday, the late evening meeting that has taken place in the residence of Mamata Banerjee, we get to understand that they have already given a letter to the House, to the Speaker, addressing the Speaker in understanding that how can an expelled MLA of a party be given the keys of a leader of opposition, because Trinamool back and again is making the charges that this is a same plan that was hatched in Maharashtra, has been hatched in Bengal by the Bharatiya Janata Party. However, they are waiting for us official notification and a word from the Speaker. Until that, TMC is holding on to their movement to the court because they say that the logo is being gotten to them. So therefore, they are holding on for official notification or a statement from the Speaker to move ahead to the court challenging the other faction of the party.
Okay, Rita, we'll leave it there for the moment. Thank you very much. From Bengal, we are shifting our focus now to Kerala. A gym in Keralam's Palakkad district has become the center of a huge debate after it rebranded itself as an Islam-friendly fitness center. The facility is located in Puthunagaram. It is being run by a man named Nawaz Muthu. He has been running this place for the last 15 years or so. This fitness center had been operating as a regular gym for over a decade before it announced its new identity through a promotional video. In the video, it was said that there would be no loud music inside the facility. Men and women would not be working out together. There would be separate timings that would be allocated for men and women members, and trainers would also be segregated. The video quickly went viral, turning a local fitness center into the focus of a national conversation. For women, the rules are there will be a separate workout slot, there will be a separate workout area, there will be female trainers, there will be no mixed training essentially. As criticism mounted online, the owner of the gym, Mr. Nawaz Muthu, issued a clarification. He said the gym is open to people of all religions and that no community is being denied membership. According to him, the term Islam-friendly does not mean Muslim only. He maintained that the branding or the rebranding refers to the gym's operating environment, including privacy-oriented arrangements and the absence of loud music, rather than any religious restriction on who can join. Now, let's quickly break down this clarification given by the owner of the gym to understand the logic. Now, it is being, we can first actually listen into him and then probably we can break it down.
ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി ആയിട്ടുള്ള ജിം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ സ്ത്രീകളും പുരുഷന്മാരും ഒരുമിച്ച് വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്ന സാഹചര്യം ഉണ്ടാവില്ല. സ്ത്രീകൾക്ക് സെപ്പറേറ്റ് ടൈം ആയിരിക്കും, സ്ത്രീകൾക്ക് സെപ്പറേറ്റ് ലേഡീസ് ട്രെയിനർ ആയിരിക്കും, ഓക്കെ, ജെന്റ്സിന് സെപ്പറേറ്റ് ടൈം. പിന്നെ മ്യൂസിക് ഉണ്ടാവില്ല, ഓപ്പൺ ആയിട്ടുള്ള മ്യൂസിക് ഉണ്ടാവില്ല. അപ്പൊ കുറെ പേര് ചോദിക്കുന്നത് അപ്പം ഇത് മുസ്ലിങ്ങളുടെ ജിമ്മാണ്, മുസ്ലിങ്ങൾക്ക് മാത്രമുള്ള ജിമ്മാണ് എന്നൊക്കെ പറയും. കുത്തിരിപ്പ് ഉണ്ടാക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി കുറെ ആൾക്കാർ കമന്റ് ബോക്സിൽ പലതും പറയുന്നുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. സംഭവം മുസ്ലിങ്ങൾക്ക് മാത്രമുള്ള ജിമ്മായിട്ടൊന്നും ഞാൻ എവിടെയും പറഞ്ഞിട്ടില്ല. മുസ്ലിം ജിമ്മൊന്നും ഞാൻ എവിടെയും മെൻഷൻ ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ല. ഓക്കെ, ഇസ്ലാമിക് ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി ജിം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഇസ്ലാമിക നിയമം അനുസരിച്ച് ജീവിക്കുന്ന എത്രയോ മുസ്ലിങ്ങളുണ്ട്. അപ്പൊ അവര് മ്യൂസിക് കേൾക്കില്ല, സ്ത്രീകളുള്ള ജിമ്മിലേക്ക് കേൾക്കില്ല, അങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ ഉണ്ട്. അപ്പൊ അവർക്ക് പോകാൻ ഒരു ജിമ്മിൽ.
As was expected, the debate has taken a political turn with the BJP accusing the Congress government in Kerala of allowing Sharia-compliant spaces to emerge in the state. The BJP is alleging that the Congress government, influenced by its ally, the Indian Union Muslim League, is prioritizing Sharia over the constitution.
It is proven clearly that because of Muslim appeasement, the Congress party now is keeping the constitution on back and believing in Sharia over constitution in Kerala, and it is allowing Sharia compliant gyms to function in Kerala. If the Congress party does not act, it will be proven that the Congress party not just has violated Article 21 or 14, but the Congress party, because of Muslim appeasement, now is becoming a threat to the security, safety of Hindus in Kerala.
Let me go straight across to Arpita, who is joining us on the broadcast. Arpita, we've of course heard from the BJP. Is the Congress Chief Minister saying anything on this quote-unquote Sharia-compliant gym?
As of now, Shreya, the government or even CPM has not responded on this controversy. In fact, earlier, the gym owner himself had posted something saying that women should also look into their clothing. They should cover their head and also wear long dress. But now it seems that after a lot of backlash, he has removed that post. And after that is when he has come up with a justification saying that Islamic friendly gym doesn't mean that it is restricted to any particular religion or anything. Everybody is open to come to the gym and they can, in fact, if they want to listen to music, they can even listen to music keeping headphones. So there is no restrictions on that, is what the owner is now saying. And he's saying this is not a new gym. He has been operating this gym since last 15 years. But because he has come across a lot of people who follow Islam, who have a problem with working out with women in a mixed crowd or listening to music and then working out, he has come across so many people who follow Islam facing this issue. That is why he has decided to convert his gym to a Islam-friendly gym. That only means that music won't be played, and also there will be different space for women and men to do their workout, and also different trainers. Women will have female trainers and men will have male trainers.
But after the debate and the furor and the backlash, The rules have been amended a bit. So you can listen to music as long as you're doing that on your headphones. And the hijab that was mandatory for this gym is no longer mandatory. So I guess there has been a change of heart, a bit of a change of heart. We'll leave it there for the moment. Arpita, thank you very much for joining us. We are shifting our focus now to Delhi, ladies and gentlemen. They came to India seeking healing and checked into a guest house in Delhi while undergoing medical treatment. Some even had traveled thousands of kilometers from Africa and Central Asia. But that journey ended in horror yesterday. A deadly fire at a Malviyanagar guest house has claimed 21 lives, including 11 foreign nationals. Just take a look at the pictures on your screens, ladies and gentlemen. This is the hotel we are talking about. Hotel Flourish Stay in South Delhi. A stay there for a day would cost between 2,500 and 3,000 rupees. It was frequented by medical tourists from Africa as it was very close to the Max Hospital in Saket. The fire started in the morning at 9 o'clock on the ground floor, but soon spread to other floors of the 5-story building. Most of the guests in the hotel were sleeping when the fire broke out. Dramatic videos from the scene showed people jumping from the upper floor to escape the fire. Lavkesh Bajaj, owner of this hotel, has been nabbed and will now be produced before the court later today. He was on the run and he was nabbed late last night, but the Delhi police are still looking for the hotel manager, Jay Mishra. In a startling admission made during police interrogation, Bajaj has said that he fled the scene out of fear after the blaze erupted. He also admitted that he never obtained a fire safety NOC for the building. He claimed he merely passed by the building at the time of the incident and then fled out of fear after seeing the situation unfold. Ladies and gentlemen, there is some breaking news coming in as far as the probe into this horror is concerned. As investigations into the Delhi hotel fire progress, more and more lapses are emerging, which the management has a lot to answer for. We are now learning that the roof exit of the building was blocked at the time of the fire, potentially restricting escape route for occupants. Let me go straight across to Priyank, who is joining us on the broadcast. Priyank, you were one of the first reporters on the ground reporting from Malviyanagar, and one of the first things you pointed out was the lapses that led to this horror. It seems even on day 2, the lapses continue to emerge.
Certainly, Shreya. We were talking to the officials who are privy to the investigation, and what they have found that the exit on the rooftop was also blocked. That's why, if you can see, there was only one person who could manage to reach to the top floor somehow to save his life. If that entrance was also, or the exit was also open, then certainly people would have gone to the adjacent building and they would have saved their life. But that did not happen. There have been series of things which have come up during the course of initial investigation, that the cause of fire was a short circuit which started from the basement, which led to fire in the building. What officials have also been saying that in the year 2022, Lokesh started this business after he came back from abroad. And since the officials were having fear that he would attempt to flee away from the country, since his children have been staying in the United States, there was a LOC which was issued against him. A more important thing which the officials have been saying that over the period of last 4 years, Shreya, he managed to construct 2.5 floors above the 2-floor building, which was purchased by him from one builder, Ahluwalia, and that was flouting the norms at every step.
All right, Priyank, we'll leave it there for the moment. Thank you very much. With that, ladies and gentlemen, it's a wrap from me. Thank you for watching. News and updates continue right here. Do stay with us.